It is becoming obvious that pure ICE supercars have hit their limit. But it's still too early to send them out to the oblivion, since manufacturers are now exploring the hyper technology that combines the best features of two worlds. Instant acceleration and efficiency ensured by electric motors are combined with unbeatable top speed and grand touring capabilities of internal combustion. In today's episode of Automotive Territory Daily News, we'll be exploring the newest hybrid supercar models, as well as the best old-timers that have defined the segment through the years. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, ring the notification bell, and let's start the engines. Czinger 21C. 5 years ago, Kevin Czinger teased the world with the first 3D printed supercar, named the Divergent Plate. Taking several bumps and bruises down the road, Kevin joined efforts with the former Koenigsegg technical director John Gunner and the former Mitsubishi designer Dave O'Connell. Together, they developed a production version of the blade that keeps the original composition but runs on hybrid power. Almost all metal parts in the 21C were 3D printed for only one purpose: to achieve a true 1:1 power-to-weight ratio. The 21C's hybrid powertrain combines the efforts of an ultra-light 2.9-liter twin-turbo V8 featuring a flat plane crank and two e-motors with variable torque vectoring. The total output of 1,233 horsepower is claimed to have enough potency for under 2 seconds 0 to 60 sprints and the top speed of 268 miles per hour. McLaren Speedtail. This McLaren is the spiritual successor to the F1 supercar that has a similar 3-seat layout, but is even faster thanks to being powered by a hybrid system. The car sits on a carbon fiber monocoque chassis and is designed to mimic the shape of a water drop, featuring aircraft-style ailerons instead of the traditional rear wing. Its hybrid powertrain consists of a modified 4-liter twin-turbo V8 from the 720S and an electric motor, making a total of 1,050 horses and 848 pound-feet. Feeling that 0 to 60 time would not demonstrate the full performance potential of the Speedtail, McLaren instead revealed the coupe's 0 to 186 mph acceleration. It takes 12.8 seconds, while the car's top speed has been recorded to reach 250 mph during 30+ test rides. Mercedes-AMG 1. Revealed as the Project 1 concept back in 2017, this long-awaited model has finally been shown as a pre-production prototype in December 2019, wearing some pretty striking camo. The hypercar was developed in cooperation with a 6-time Formula 1 champion, Lewis Hamilton, and it incorporates the latest technologies from the Formula 1 racing. The One's powertrain is a complex system that consists of 5 elements: a 1.6-liter turbo V6 and 4 electric motors. However, only 2 of them send power to the wheels, while the rest are integrated into the turbocharger and directly into the combustion engine. Such engineering solution gives the 2-seater 1,000+ horses of output and allows for immense acceleration. The One has 0 to 60 time of 2.7 seconds and speeds to 124 mph in under 6. What is your top pick within the hybrid supercar segment? Is it the GEMERA or maybe the Czinger? Review the entire lineup and share your preferences in the comment section. Like this episode and let's get back to it. Ferrari SF90 Stradale. SF90 is the name of the Formula 1 car developed by the Ferrari racing division, while Stradale translates from Italian as road going. So basically, the creators are hinting that this new stallion is the closest you can get to a road-legal Ferrari race car. This model will go into history books as the first ever plug-in hybrid from Maranello. Its powertrain is comprised of an increased displacement 4-liter twin-turbo V8 which could also be found on 488 Pista and FA Tributo, and 3 electric motors. The resulting power output reaches hypercar level of horses, namely 780. The 0 to 60 takes mere 2.4 seconds, and the speed is kept at 211 mph. Additionally, this drivetrain setup ensures all-wheel drive, making the SF90 STRADALE the first ever all-wheel drive two-seater Ferrari. All in all, as a supercar, this model shines, but as an EV, it has very little to show for. The 7.9 kWh battery stores enough charge to cover just 15 miles. Aston Martin Valhalla and Valkyrie. With the rise of Marvel's cinematic universe, the Norse mythology is experiencing the influx of interest from the public. Aston Martin is eager to cash in on the trend as well, by releasing 2 hypercars named after the majestic Hall of the Slain Valhalla and female chooser of the fallen Valkyrie. According to the recently confirmed data, the former will be a road-legal beast, powered by 3.0-liter turbocharged V6 with plug-in hybrid electrification, combined 1000 horsepower, 2.5 seconds 0 to 60, and 220 mph top speed. The Valkyrie, on the other hand, is powered by a naturally aspirated Cosworth 6.5-liter hybrid V12 with Cars technology, revving at 11,000 rpm to deliver 1,160 horsepower. The hybrid system is built by Rimac Automobili, while the 7-speed single-clutch pedal-shift transmission is constructed by Ricardo. This model will be strictly track-oriented and shall possess 250 mph top speed. Koenigsegg GEMERA. Even though fitting 4 seats into a hypercar might seem silly, this is the approach taken by Koenigsegg with their new GEMERA model. Instead of focusing only on the driver, this mega grand tourer is all about luxury, spaciousness, and comfort, and all of this combined with extreme performance. It gets a unique powertrain comprised of 3 electric motors, a 15 kWh battery pack with 800-volt architecture, and the so-called tiny-friendly giant 2.0-liter twin-turbo 3-cylinder. The system power output is beyond comprehensible, 1700 horsepower and 2581 pound-feet of torque. The GT's maximum velocity is claimed to be 249 mph, and it can be reached in just 20 seconds. The car's EV range is around 31 miles, but where it really stands out is the long-distance cruising that reaches 625 miles. AUSTRO Daimler BERGMEISTER ADR 630. A group of enthusiasts led by Roland Stahl is resurrecting the Austro-Hungarian manufacturer that operated between 1899 and 1934. Their first production model is inspired by the iconic pre-war era Bergmeister, but in turn built over the modern Mercedes-AMG GT platform. The internal combustion engine within the PHEV setup was likely borrowed from the AMG GT43 Formatic just as well. It is a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder that makes 376 horsepower. The electric powertrain of the Bergmeister ADR 630 is worthy of a pure electric hypercar, since the trio of motors make additional 805 HP, ensure all-wheel drive capability, and being juiced by the 55 kWh battery pack alone will let you cover up to 155 miles. Austro Daimler has a worthy chance of a comeback with a blast, since the Scoop is aiming for the 2.5 seconds 0 to 60, 205 mph top speed, and 620 miles grand touring range with a gorgeous interior comfort. ACURA NSX Sport Hybrid. The second-generation Honda NSX arrived to the market in 2016 under a new brand name and with a hybrid drivetrain at heart. The car received a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 and a 9-speed automatic gearbox, with a single electric motor sandwiched between them powering the rear wheels. Another twin-motor unit sends horses to the front wheels, ensuring all-wheel drive capability for the NSX. The system produces a peak output of 573 horses and 476 pound-feet of torque. enough to sprint from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. In 2019, the model came out with a mid-cycle refresh, while a year later, one more update was added, a new anti-yellow pearl heritage color that pays homage to the similar hue offered for the first generation of the model. Lamborghini Sian FKP37. Electrification has finally made its way into the Lamborghini's workshop and resulted in the production of the most powerful and fastest bull ever built. The Sian FKP37 is riding on the platform borrowed from the latest SVJ coupe and mimics its body lines. The interior, however, was inspired by the original Aventador. The usual naturally aspirated V12 engine is upgraded with a unique hybrid system. But instead of using the familiar lithium-ion battery, Lamborghini developed a set of supercapacitors which are capable of much faster powertrain juicing, have lighter weight, and can restore full capacity with braking alone. The resulting power output reaches 819 horses, 34 of which are produced by the electric motor, and the Sian can drive at the speed of 217 miles per hour with below 2.8 seconds 0 to 60. And some honorable mentions. When talking about hybrid supercars, we cannot but mention the pioneers in the segment which still possess impressive capabilities till this day. The story began with the BMW i8 concept unveiled in 2011 as a part of the new BMW i brand, which consequently went into mass production. Then followed the iconic hybrid trinity from Ferrari, McLaren and Porsche, unveiled in 2013. The Cars-enhanced LaFerrari was the last one to feature a mid-mounted 6.3-liter 12-cylinder engine, and it is considered the most definitive Ferrari of all time. The beastly McLaren P1 and Porsche 918 Spyder are the first production plug-in hybrid hypercars, with 905 and 875 horsepower, but quite laughable 6.2 and 12 miles of all-electric range respectively. Finally, let's not forget Koenigsegg's original PHEV Regura, which is literally translated from Swedish as terrain or to rule. And it definitely does, making 1822 combined horsepower and topping at 255 mph. Many engineers are insisting on skipping the hybrid stage of supercars and going towards the all-electric models right away. Do you agree with them, or should we still take advantage of incredible top speed that internal combustion still holds monopoly of? Share your thoughts in the comments and mention your favorite model. Subscribe to our channel, like, and watch new episodes by clicking on the icons. We'll see you later.